Nyobi online. Teleport in 3, 2, 1. How you like that? Pink hair glowing in the neon rain. J-pop bad girl logging in again. Teleport flash, I'm already on your screen. Running this channel like it's my whole regime. Bite-sized news, every night I go live. Dropping comic drops while I frag and I thrive. Marvel rivals chaos, I'm magic supreme. Portals with the limbo souls in my dream. One blink and I'm gone, one shot and they scream. Nyobi Lee, the glitch in your team. So the energy surge, pink light in my veins. Controller in hand, breaking all the chains. City lights flicker when I enter the game. This is my protocol. Neon idol attack. Lighting up the whole track. From the comic panels to the live stream hack. Bad girl teleporting, never looking back. How you like that? Running through the grid like that. Marvel rivals raging, taking on the map. Eon queen high 10. Put your hands up. Tekken 8 arena, I'm a Williams mode. Red dress, deadly heels on overload. Mix-ups, cooking rage, art explode. Watch me combo broken while the chat overloads. Tifa fist flying when I switch the game. Materia glowing, setting worlds aflame. But between the matches, I drop new issues hot. Nyobi comic pages, that's the real plot. Outbreak spreading, fans going wild. Independent idol with the future compiled. Heartbeat sinking with the bass so loud. Digital goddess moving through the crowd. Power charging, standing tall and proud. This is my protocol. When the system tries to crash my stream, I just smile, blink, and re-roll the dream. Pink energy flowing through every fight. J-pop warrior owning the night. This ain't just gaming, this ain't just ink. It's revolution every time I like that.
Yeah, from Hollis, Queens. From Hollis, Queens. From Hollis, Queens, yeah. From Hollis, Queens, we came to rock. Nobody on the mic gonna make us stop. Kings from Hollis,
that's who we are.
Run DMC.
Taking it far.
We came up from the borough where the real ones stay. Hollis, Queens, New York, representing every day. 2 MC, the one DJ built from the ground. The hardest hitting rap group with the most powerful sound. No synthesizers, no disco, no soft melody. Just a hard drum machine and raw delivery. We said what we meant and we meant every word. Kings from Hollis,
Making sure we're heard. Kings from Hollis.
ruling the game.
Kings from Hollis.
Nothing's the same. Just running DMC, stepped up to the mic. Kings from Hollis, doing everything right.
Kings from Hollis.
Yeah, DMC with the voice like a truck on the road. We're setting up the rhymes, dropping every load of energy and swagger that the crowd needed then. The Kings from Hollis, doing it again and again. Jam Master J behind the turntables tight. Scratching and cutting, keeping everything right. 3 brothers from Queens with a mission to fulfill. Kings from Hollis, and we're rocking still.
Kings from Hollis.
Ruling the game.
Kings from Hollis.
Nothing's the same. He's running DMC, stepped up to the mic. Kings from Hollis, doing everything right.
Kings from Hollis.
Hollis,
Hollis.
Queens is in the house.
Hollis.
Without a doubt.
Hollis.
Where the kings were born.
Hollis.
Hip hop sworn. They said rap was a fad and it wouldn't last long, but the Kings from Hollis kept dropping hit songs. Album after album, year after year. The Kings from Hollis, making it clear that hip hop was here and it wasn't going back. The Kings from Hollis kept it on track, so raise your hands No melody, just a beat. No bass line, just a heat. No softness, just a raw heartbeat. No melody,
That's the law.
we strip the music down to what it really needs. Just a hard drum machine and two MCs. No strings, no horns, no soft disco sound. Just the hardest hitting beat that you ever found. The purest that we needed more to make it work. But we proved them wrong with every single quirk of the minimalist approach that we pioneered wide. Heartbeat,
No melody.
nothing to hide.
Heartbeat. No melody.
That's how we roll.
Heartbeat. No melody.
Feeding your soul. Strip it down to the raw and the real and the true.
Heartbeat. No melody.
Coming through.
Heartbeat.
No
No melody.
DMC hits the verse and the whole crowd shakes. One follows up and everybody wakes to the power of the rap over nothing but drums. The hardest sounding music that has ever come from any speakers in any borough or town.
Heartbeat.
No melody, taking the crown. We revolutionize the sound of what rap could be. Heartbeat, no melody.
Running DMC. Heartbeat. No melody.
That's how we roll.
Heartbeat. No melody.
Feeding your soul. Strip it down to the raw and the real and the true.
Heartbeat. No melody.
Coming through.
Heartbeat.
No melody. Yeah. Just the drum. Just the drum. Just the rap. Just the rap. Just the truth.
Just a fact.
No decoration.
No disguise.
Heartbeat.
No melody.
Open your eyes. The producers of the world took notice of the style, a minimalist approach that traveled every mile from Queens to the world. The heartbeat spread its sound, the most imitative production ever found. Because when you strip away everything that's extra and fake, you get to the truth of what the music can make. And the truth is just the beat and the rhyme and the skill.
Heartbeat. No melody.
Rockin' still.
Heartbeat. No melody.
That's how we roll.
Heartbeat. No melody.
Feeding your soul. Strip it down to the raw and the real and the true.
Heartbeat. No melody.
Coming through.
Heartbeat.
No melody.
Heartbeat. No melody.
The most honest sound.
Heartbeat. No melody.
The most solid ground. The golden era hip hop.
Heartbeat. No melody.
Profound. Adidas on my feet. Adidas on the street. Three
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world on HBO pay-per-view. Ladies and gentlemen, from Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas, let's get ready to rumble.
You know what that means. It means I'm stepping fresh and I'm stepping with a purpose. Welcome to another edition of Thunderbound. Adidas on my feet wherever I've gone.
Adidas on my feet.
Stepping fresh today.
Finally, the rock has come back.
This is home, JR! Right here!
Home.
My shell toes are so clean you could eat off the toe. The fat laces matching perfectly to every show.
All
We wore them
hail
without laces.
the Ayatollah
It was
of
style.
rock
Hip-hop
and
nation rocking Adidas
roll.
for a while. We didn't need a contract, didn't need a deal. The love for Adidas was completely real before they paid us. We were rapping every day. Adidas on my feet, that's the Run DMC way.
Oh, what's going on?
Adidas on my
It's LP, writer and creator of the comic books Nyobi, and I bid you greetings, and I bid you certainly welcome. Welcome to the end of the internet. Welcome to Beyond the Walls of Ice. And welcome to the Canadas of your soul. We are LIVE live. That's right, Johnny 5 to live and kicking. He ain't stopping. Just like Snowball, the Energizer Bunny, he's just gonna keep on bobbing. It's like Nyobi down there, she's gonna keep on bobbing. We got Blight Blazer here in the chat tonight over on YouTube. We are in 3 places at once. I can kill, indeed, 3 birds with 1 stone. It is possible. We are live on Facebook, where everyone must save some face. We are live on YouTube, our home away from home. And we're saying hello once again to anyone that will listen to us out there in Instagram. What's the word? Hello. You're out there. Say hello. Say something. I know that these live streams, in the way that I do them, probably not the most Instagram friendly, right? Like when I see comic book live streams on Instagram, it's usually a sales stream. But we don't have a big enough audience for that. That's kind of what it is. You know, we've tried them. They don't work. Not for us. Not for me. I shouldn't say us. They might work for someone else. But for me personally, I have never gotten any real bites off of doing live sales streams, whether it's selling Nyobi or anything else. You know, again, just don't have the audience. We got to build an audience, you know. And it's not easy. Building an audience is probably the hardest thing that I've encountered in doing comic books. The hardest thing. When it comes right down to it, it's finding people who are willing to buy your book is the hardest thing possible. How you find those people is a variety of different sources, right? Whether you meet them in person, they stumble upon you accidentally, you see your book at the shop, they see you on Kickstarter, or they see you online. They find you via channels such as X or YouTube, TikTok, wherever you're willing to go, wherever you're willing to show your cute little South Park face. So we reach out. I am made this last few months alone. I made a better effort, not a great effort, but a better effort to try and be on more than just YouTube, right? And Facebook. Those two are always going to be the hub of what I do, because that's just where we started. It's what we do. It's what we know, right? We have Sky's Cavern Library in the chat. My buddy Pete from Down Under, mate. How's things down under? He says, hey, man, it's so true. Definitely the hardest part. It is. You got to convince people to be interested in something that they've never heard of, without any sort of mainstream machine to push it along. Everyone's got an idea. Everyone's got a plan. But execution and visibility are hard, right? I've been doing Nyobi for 12 years. Count them, John. 12. And people would think, and have thought, that the Nyobi is bigger than what it is. When it comes to Nyobi, yeah, we do a lot of bragging when it's worth time for bragging. Hey, we're published. That's worth bragging about. We're with Antarctic Press. To me, that's worth bragging about. You know, I get to work along with Ben Dunn and communicate with him. Pick his brain. Not just him, others. Professionals in this industry that in one way or another I happen to cross paths with, whether it be in person or online, establish relationships with the talent and the teams that we work with, bring Nyobi to life. And yet, after 12 years, we're still struggling. We're still struggling for that audience. We're still struggling to find our voice. We're still struggling to be seen. No matter how hard I push, it really does seem, and even if and this is my fear, that it is definitely pay the play. We don't have money to paid advertising on Facebook or wherever else. Okay, everything has to be built from the ground up. You know, when you are a struggling comic book creator, you know, you're a guy like me, you're out there looking for work, you're trying to put your book together, you know, you're going, shit, I can't live off of this. You know what I mean? Maybe your sales have dipped. I know mine have. right? COVID, man. COVID fucked up so much shit because we were on fire for a while. But things got expensive, didn't they? They got really expensive out there. And then just add on the fact that crowdfunding in general has scared off people. Right? A few years ago, crowdfunding was on fire. But then what happened is people backed books while it was on fire. And you know what put out the fire? People not delivering. That's what put out the fire. Or long, long waits, you know? And I get it, man. We are built and bred to buy comic books on Wednesday and have a new issue come out every month. Hell, there's been cases when it's been bi-weekly. Mark Silvestri X-Men anyway. So it's a hard sell as it is. And then, on top of that, we have to ask for a little bit more because we don't print in bulk. So it costs us, the creator, a fortune just to try and make the dream come true. We pass on the savings to you. But that's how it's done. It's and the hope is that one day you won't be struggling so bad with that creation that creation can find wings. Now, I'm not saying everything is going to be the next big Netflix hit, or anime, or video game. There are different levels of success that can happen that may not necessarily include any of those things, and yet can help provide maybe extra income or a reasonable living. You know, our last Kickstarter did $16,000. Still up, by the way. We're here as the final countdown. It is the last call for alcohol, by the way, for Nyobi Outbreak number 5. The link is in the description of the video. So if anyone is seeing it, if you're out there on Instagram land, you're watching, hello. Please come by, because this is my desperate effort to reach new people is by broadcasting live on Instagram. You know what I mean? Facebook and YouTube, we do this all the time. But I got it configured that I can go on Instagram when I so choose. And I don't put every live show on Instagram, but the important ones, the comic book centric ones, right? Were the ones where I think someone out there might actually stumble upon and chime in and listen for a little bit. Yeah, we're going to try it, you know. We're going to try it. Yeah. So I'm going to send out the link. I don't know who's around, but we're going to take a look at the campaign here in a little bit. Not a long look. I mean, those who are regular to the channel have seen it 100 times, but we will do a brief look for those that are new. Anyone that might tune in on Instagram, we'll certainly check that out here for you. But I just want to send out the link to anyone that might want to jump in and shoot the shit for a bit. Have to bear with me. Yeah. I set up a group again so I don't have to message like 10 different fucking people all the time. So we'll cast a line and we'll see if there's any bros. We got Sean in the chat, man. What's going on? What's going on, Sean? Reply. How do I? Let's reply to Sean. So we'll cast the line. Oh, we got the Facebook chat open now. Now I'm keeping an eye on Facebook too. You never know who's gonna watch on Facebook. I just assume no one's watching on Facebook, and I don't know why I keep going there. And then every now and then I get a surprise, and someone's on Facebook checking it out. You know what I mean? All right, cool, man. especially, you know, if it's someone I haven't seen in a while, like Sean. It's good to touch base with people, man, and see what's up. This is it. It's like that always, man. All right, so what we'll do, we will switch the visuals a little bit. So this is Nyobi Outbreak number 5, the Kickstarter. You can get all 5 issues. It's a 5-part miniseries. All 5 issues, man. All of them are available. If you've been following along, this is the final chapter. It's like Cody Rhodes. We're going to finish the story, right? But if you haven't been following along, if you're new, if you've still been wondering what the hell is going on, what the hell is a Nyobi? Well, you come to the right spot. This is it. This is it right here. Literally, this is it. This is the Nyobi Outbreak number 5 Kickstarter. And Nyobi's my superhero. And she's been, she's been around since, in my opinion, since 1990. And I know that goes back a ways now. But she was initially a character for an RPG game I was playing that I had made up. And then I would draw her very poorly throughout the years. And eventually, I started going to conventions. Comic book conventions when I got back into the hobby slightly after 2008 and sort of era 2011. I would go down up and down the alleys of Artist Alley. You know what I mean? And I would talk with these artists, man. Anywhere from new kids on the block sort of deal to industry veterans, right? And everyone in between. And I discovered that if you give them human monies, they will draw stuff for you. Now, at this point in time, there's been no comic yet, right? I'm just fucking around in Artist Alley and asking artists to draw my character, and most of them did. A couple of them would only draw, established characters. I had one guy who was really finicky on drawing Nyobi because he thought, that I might go use it somewhere. It's never happened. I've always asked permission if I plan to use a piece of art for something. But, he was just finicky about that, right? And I get it. Some people legally get scared about drawing someone else's shit. But long story short is they start drawing Nyobi. And all kinds of different takes on the character. And it was cool to see her done in such different styles. You know what I mean? You'll see some of that as we flip through the campaign. Different artists' take on the character when we look at variant covers. There isn't 125 of them, I promise you. Just none of that going on. There's 6. I think 6 are a reasonable number. You don't have to worry about this being absolute Batman. There ain't 125 variants to choose from. This one is, pretty modest in size, right? We've done bigger campaigns where we have had like 12 variant covers and foil covers and all the tchotchkes. But as I was saying a little earlier, COVID did a number on a lot of people, including us, what we do here. And with that said, we had to scale back a bit. When it was hot, it was hot. And when it got cold, it got cold. It's like the weather outside. But it is what it is. And it's not dead. It could use a little bit more love. That's what I'm trying to say. 16,000 Canadian dollars is still fairly respectable. It's over 10 grand American. But at this stage in the game, after 12 years, I would like to see it a little higher. If we were doing, say, 25 to 30 grand campaigns, and I was doing those 3 times a year, and I'm keeping an average of 10 to 12 grand profit, Because usually, you know, you get about 40% if everything is bought and paid for, right? Give or take Kickstarter fees and, you know, import fees and whatever. But I mean, a 30 grand campaign would at least give me 10 grand back, you know. Otherwise, why in the fuck are we doing this? You know what I mean? But at 16 grand, plus a lot of that had to cover the art that we're still doing. We're almost done. 2 pages left. 2 pages left to draw and a handful to color, and then we're done. But a lot of that 16 grand, a good chunk of it, anything that I would have gotten as a payment, all went to the artist, because we started a project that was just sort of in its infancy of its creation on Kickstarter. We actually used Kickstarter, what it was meant for, to help fund the project. You know, ideally, you don't want to do that though. Ideally, if you're new, you want to try and have as much of this covered before you go to Kickstarter as possible, right? And this is going strictly to people who don't draw, because you're the one that's going to pay the most. So if you're like me and you don't have the artistic skill to draw a comic book, but you have all the ideas in the world and you have stories to tell, and you want to put this together and put your dream out there and test it, it's going to cost you some money. Roughly 6 grand on the cheap end. I mean, I try and budget within 6 grand. Now that's Canadian currency, and that can go up or down a little bit, usually up. But I try and stay in that area to cover pages, colors, and a few covers if we're lucky, right? When things were going good, because we've done $30,000 campaign. Nyobi Outbreak 1 did nearly $31,000. And had we still had late pledges, it would have done even more. We can get back to that. We're doing good. And I think there's a couple of reasons why we're not there anymore. Reason number 1, COVID. Again, it decimated people. We're still recovering from the financial fallout of fucking COVID. And there's other financial problems now. Even though COVID's long gone, we have the whole gas crisis, and rising costs of food. You know, and that's still a byproduct of COVID, right? Number 2, and this is sort of more for me to own than anything else, is that I did a 5-part miniseries, and it took the course of 2.5 years to complete it. It's a long time to wait, you know, for comics. And I think we stand better chance of success and have a better chance at getting more backers in the door if these were maybe slightly longer, but also one-shots. So one complete story in every volume that you pick up, right? They'll all connect. They'll all be breadcrumbs that will give you a bigger picture of the whole enchilada. But you'll be able to read one and go, okay, that was cool. Like watching episodic television, right? Pete says, yep. That cost me thousands of bucks for my comic artwork. Yeah. Yep. But I also have 0 regrets. I own that forever. Yep. Look, I have a property that can generate money. It's done it. It's not a lot of money, but it can generate money. And it can pretty much pay for itself. My problem is not having another source of income, right? That's what I'm searching for now. I actually did a video interview today, and I was at another interview on Saturday. So, you know, I'm looking. I'm going to find something. But I can't not do the comic book without it. And I tried. There was a period of time where I thought I could do this. I realize now, unless if things pick up with the next campaign, if this is going to be the average, and this was the average with Outbreak 4, we did about the same amount of money, right? $16,000. If that's going to be the average, that's fine. I can make that work. It's just that there's not going to be a lot left over. And in order for that to work, the next project, next original project, and I say original because the next project is going to be a trade paperback, so that work is all covered. But the next new entry of Nyobi, I need to have it at least half done before I even consider launching a Kickstarter, because when that Kickstarter money comes in, we need them, we need to make that back, right? Like, I can't have a project that's only got, say it's 30 pages and we only got 4 pages done and launch a Kickstarter. No. We need to have more done than that next time. That's where the extra source of income needs to come into play, Hopefully, though, when we launch the trade paperback, that the trade will give us money back into the pot, because we're not paying for pages. The pages are drawn. What we're going to be paying for is a couple of covers. Small expense for better return. The last time that we did a trade, and we've only done one, which, by the way, you can get on this campaign, we raised almost 15 grand for it. I got to keep about 6 or 7 of that. That was a good time. You know what I mean? This is it. So, yeah. So we ask that you come and check out the Kickstarter. I'm going to scroll through this a little bit. So, this is it. The climatic conclusion. The 5-issue miniseries. Nyobi faces off against Vira, who's a walking virus, by the way. She's essentially Typhoid Mary. In an intense, high-stakes showdown that decides everything. If you're new to Nyobi, by the way, that's not a problem. And I mean that. We have everything underneath the sun to get you caught up, right? All previous Outbreak issues and the original series are available, so you can catch up instantly. You can choose, by the way, from 7 stunning covers, and we're going to show you those here in a second. There's Nyobi in the flesh, as drawn by Mike DeBuffalo. Nyobi is a 23-year-old Japanese-American superhero. She possesses powers of teleportation, creating portals of light to fight crime and protect the vulnerable. She advocates for equality as a genome, which stands for genetic anomaly. Essentially, my world's version of mutants. There you go. This is essentially female X-Men meets 90s bad girl style. If that's something that sounds appealing to you, then you just might like Nyobi. So, Nyobi Outbreak 5 is 28 pages of high superhero action. A lot of action in this one. The 5th and final issue. Help us finish the story. Comics are saddle stitch on 80-pound gloss cover with 60-pound standard paper. Each book will be individually bagged and boarded. Orders are shipped in Gemini mailers or boxes if the order is larger. And physical backers will receive stretch goal rewards, which we didn't do any. We didn't climb high enough for us to start offering stretch goals as extra expenses. I mean, I'm going to give people stretch goals. Every one of these packages is going to come with some cards and stickers and stuff, but it's going to be stuff that's essentially left over from previous campaigns. But we'll fill everyone's bags with goodies, What we'll do. This is it. So, let's look at these covers again. Cover A by Juan Antonio Altaveras. I always believe that the guy drawing your book should be the guy handling your cover A. He's good enough to draw the book. He's certainly good enough to draw a cover. And you don't see that a lot. I bought in Black Cap books where cover A was drawn by J. Scott Campbell. And I knew it wasn't J. Scott Campbell inside, but some people don't. You know what I mean? This is it, Cover B, from the legend, from the sensei, Ben Dunn. It's been done before, it's been done again because it's a Ben Dunn deal. Ben Dunn, of course, the founder of Antarctic Press, the creator of Ninja High School, Warrior Nun, Marvel Mangaverse, Tomorrow Girl, so many more, right? Ben Dunn, the friendliest independent comic book publisher there is to new comic book creators such as myself. We have Ben Dunn to thank for putting Nyobi into comic book shops. Thank you. Thank you, Sensei. And thank you, everyone in Antarctica, for doing that. Cover C, LC Faritas. This is Vira right here. This is our walking typhoid Mary. And her powers will make you very sick, just like COVID could, right? But here's the difference. And yes, I wrote this during COVID. Here's the difference. Her virus can activate the genome in people. It's not automatic, but a small percent chance that her virus can trigger that genetic anomaly within people and trigger new superpower beings. And she uses her power kind of recklessly, and she does it to people without consent, and she's sort of dangerous. And so Nyobi and crew have been tasked with getting her off the streets. And it's been harder said than done. Here's an awesome cover by Locke Nguyen with Nyobi and Vira again, slugging it out for one last final time. You know what I'm saying? You want to get it done because you're feeling golden? Maybe it's a takedown. And if you understood all that, then you've watched K-pop Demon Hunters, right? And so have I. Actually, I kind of enjoyed it. You know, it was not what I was expecting, and but I have this guilty passion of liking K-pop, and I think anyone that's familiar with the channel would know that. You know, a lot of Blackpink sort of happens and gets played around here, and Young Posse, and even going back further than that to like the Wonder Girls and 4 Minute, 2NE1, you know, and everything in between. So, it's not a hard stretch to imagine that we would do an homage cover of Nyobi and crew cosplaying as the K-pop Demon Hunters. This book, this cover, I'm surprised isn't selling as well as I would hope. But here's the thing. In print, this is going to be gorgeous. And in print at my convention table, front and center, it's going to be the first thing that goes. Going to be the first thing that goes. My only regret is I won't have these ready for the next convention I'll be at in 2 weeks. This book won't be ready for print. I mean, it might be ready for print by then, but it won't be printed by then. You know what I mean? You know, we're looking at having things in my hand, probably mid-July. By the time we get the last 2 pages aren't a big deal. Juan's working on those. But we still have like 11 pages to color and then 18 pages to letter. And then put those together as PDFs and then upload those to the printer. And then we're in business. And I have someone to help me do that. Shout out to him. So, things will move. We're almost there, man. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and I can see it. If you want to jump in on this is the last call for alcohol. I will be shutting this down before I go to bed tonight. You know, what I will do though, I want to say this: I am leaving the digital tiers up. All the physical tiers will be shut down because I want to finalize what we're gonna order. Okay, but digital is not a problem. We'll let digital run until. Well, I mean, we won't keep it up indefinitely, but we'll let it run for a few more weeks until we're ready to deliver, just basically. So anyone that wants to jump in digitally, you'll be able to do that because that won't fuck up my order, you know? But all physical tiers are going to be shut down late tonight. So if there's something in here that you want, right? If you haven't checked this out yet, like this awesome cover by Keith Garvey, you might want to come in here and see what we have if you want to have it physically in your hand. For the artists in you or for the artists near you, we have Nyobi Outbreak number 5, the blank variant. Perfect for conventions, man. There's only going to be 20 of these. There's only like 11 or 12 have been ordered. So I'm going bare minimum with this print run for the blanks. There's going to be 20, right? So if you want one, grab one. I ain't printing many of these because we're not ordering a lot of them, right? There's not a lot of them ordered. I think 2 have been ordered separately, maybe a couple as add-ons, and then there's like 9 or 10 of them going out with the complete tier, right? You know, people who've gotten one of everything sort of thing. Outside of that, I'm gonna have 5 or 6 of these left over for me to bring to conventions and stuff, and that's it. It's a very small print run for a lot of these covers, okay? That is something that matters to you. Now you want to see what it looks like on the inside. I get you. So do I. I love seeing art as it comes in. So this again is done by Juan Antonio, colors by Dan Overa. And Nyobi is more than just Nyobi, the one character. I have a variety of characters, and they're all making their introductions slowly as we sort of move through the Nyobi series. And a lot of my books, if not all of them, are first appearances of a character. Now, I know people don't think that matters much in the indies, but hey, I'm giving you this now in case this does get bigger. And you never know. We are published. I mean, that's step 1. You know, usually you start off on the indie level and you're not published and you're self-publishing. And a lot of people never get past that moniker. And if they do, maybe it's a one and done, right? With Nyobi, we've been published with Antarctic Press now on several different occasions, right? Through Exciting Comics at the beginning with 17, 18, 19, and 20. And then we got our own release with Nyobi Origins as a one-shot. And then we did Birthright as a one-shot. And then we released Outbreak 1, 2, and 3 in the comic book shops. And then what happened? Why didn't 4 hit the shop? And is 5 going to hit the shop? Well, I have all those answers. What happened was the fall of Rome. What happened was Diamond had shut its doors, and thus fucking up a bunch of small press indie companies without a home for distribution. Right? That's what happened. One more sexy backer. Did I get one? Let's go check. Oh, we did too. Perfect. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Is that you, Blight? Did you do that? And I can tell it's digital because it went up by $12 Canadian. And again, the digital aspect of this has really blown my mind. Really blowing my mind. I would say 44% of backers for this project, like about 145, 147 of this 298 are digital backers. No shit. Right? I can show you the numbers. No shit. And I think that's amazing. I think it's shocking because I'm a kid of the 80s, right? So to me, digital products almost seem secondary compared to a physical product. But if I was born in the digital age, right, with a phone in my hand, I may look at this differently because that's someone's norm. The other cool thing about digital, and I said this in my video about, when we covered Sticky Goose a little earlier today, is that people who are buying digital are readers. They're going to read it, or at least look at it. Where a lot of people buying physical, not all, some of them are reading it, but a lot of them are just there to flip it. You know what I mean? White Blazer says, no shipping. This is true. And I can review it quicker. This is true. Yeah, because once the book is done and we're sending to print, I will release the digital copy to everyone. And then we're just going to mail books until it's all mailed out. Right? So that's what's going to happen. You know what I mean? And Blight, take it from someone in the chat because he's been getting sneak peeks of the pages as we've been doing them. I haven't shown him everything, But I'm showing him quite a bit, right? Enough for him to sort of validate that that this thing is done and getting done and almost done. You know, I can't really show him anything else though because, as I told him, you know, lots of spoiler territory, right? Um, and I want him to guess. I want him to look forward to reading it, even though have spoiled him with some pages. I want him to, you know, be excited for this because that's what excites me. You know, like when he did his review, and I suggest everyone maybe going over to X and finding Blight Blazer there. He did a review, an audio review of Outbreak #4. He had finally, you know, was able to pick it up digitally again because I made it available on Gumroad. I didn't even think, you know, that someone would be out there just waiting for it to appear digitally before they read it, right? And now I got to update Gumroad again with Savage Syn 2. I keep meaning to do it and I keep forgetting, but it will eventually get done. It'll get done. And then he can check that out as well. But he's right. No shipping. You'll get the book faster. If you just want to read it, you know, you're not interested in having a pile of books, you know, in a box. You just want to read it, consume it, and move on. Then digital is the way to go. It really, really is, you know. You're going to save yourself from having an accumulation of books that you may want to sell later. And, you know, as we talked about with Sticky Goose, you know, he talked about selling his books and the 5 worst types of comic book buyers. All right. You can go through all that, or you can buy digital and just read, you know. And the beautiful part of digital, honestly, right, for me, is that these are books that we're not printing and shipping. Thus, those books aren't costing me an arm and a leg to produce. You know, you want to read it, we can simply just give you a link to a Dropbox and you can download all the ones that you want, right? You know, and you can go ahead and you know, you can keep those and, you know, store those on your phone. You know, those digital copies are yours forever. And if you ever lose one or delete it by accident, I'm just a message away. We can hook you back up. You know what I mean? As opposed to a physical comic book where, you know, they get damaged easy. You have to store them. You know, there is a shipping cost. There's certainly pros and cons to both of this. You know what I mean? Pros and cons to both of this. So Pete says that I was worried when the diamond crash happened. I thought my chance of being published by Antarctic Press was over. You're not the only one, man. But when Ben Dunn dusted himself off on Power Forward, I got published. You certainly did. What a legend. Nothing gets him down. You're absolutely right. So going back to that story, because I probably was in the middle of that and drifted off to something else. Going back to that. We all thought it was sort of over when Diamond fell, right? The running joke was Nyobi killed Diamond. That couldn't be further from the truth. We had Diamond killed Diamond, you know. The direct market in itself was doomed to fail once we reached the digital age. It just is. Now, with that being said, Lunar became available to Antarctica. But there was a catch to that. Still is a catch to that. The catch is that Antarctic needs to go through the third party, which has a fee for that called Massive Indies, which Antarctic has done and struck a deal with Massive Indies to be able to do so. I don't have the details on said deal. I just know deal was made for a lower listing. How much lower, I don't know. But I do know that's still eating up a lot of the profits from Antarctic, especially on books that aren't maybe the best sellers, right? Every dollar to a small publisher matters. You know, people would think that Antarctic would have like a big office and a staff and, you know, like there's a building with an AP symbol on it, and, you know, stuff like that. And unfortunately, that's just not what it is. Antarctic Press is ran by about 4 or 6 people. You know what I mean? You know, the Dunn brothers, and Alfred Perez, and Steve, and Brian Denham, and there might be a couple of others, mixed in there. Those are the guys that run Antarctic Press. The rest of us are just their creators, the talent, if you will. Now, some of us get privy to information. Sometimes I get, bits of inside baseball, and sometimes I don't. It depends on what Ben feels like telling me when we talk to him, But I appreciate the fact that they did get that deal with Massive, and that we are going to be able to bring both Outbreak 4 and 5 to the shop eventually. We can do 4 now, if I wanted to. But what I had suggested to Ben was, let's get Outbreak 5 done, and we'll release them back to back. Boom, boom. We're not going to combine them. I don't want to do that. But we'll release them back to back. So in other words, you're not getting Outbreak 4, and then 5 months go by, and then you get Outbreak 5. You know what I mean? We'll just get it done, and then we'll release them back to back. So it's not going to be for a little while yet. So if you want a physical copy now or sooner, I shouldn't say now, but sooner, you're going to want to do the Kickstarter. And if you want these Kickstarter exclusive covers, you're going to want to do that, right? The only covers that we may reproduce for Antarctic would either be Ben Dunn's or cover A. Everything else is essentially a Kickstarter exclusive. It's Ben Dunn's with Antarctic, and cover A's, are cover A. Or we might just do a whole new cover. I don't know yet. But I know this. Countdown is on. It is the last call for alcohol. You want to jump in on this? Now's the time. I want to thank Blight for jumping in. I want to thank the backer before him. We were showing off pages. And I was saying, before we got sidetracked, that Nyobi is more than just a book with one character, right? I have a cast of characters, and again, they're all sort of making their introductions slowly but surely, and please stop calling me Shirley, as we make our way through the books, So there's Cat Call right there, and she's slugging it out with Vyra. And then in Outbreak 2, we get to meet Arizona, this sexy vixen with the scorpion tail. Then here, this comes straight from Outbreak 3, we got Nyobi battling it out with longtime rival from the old Black and White series named Avani. And then we have the tease, the introduction of Angel Elite, led by Ariel, who we first met back in Nyobi Birthright in 2021. So these characters that I introduced, they are reoccurring. They will show up again. They are all part of the lore and what makes the Nyobi, for lack of a better term, what the Nyobi verse tick, right? Lots of action here. You can get all 7 covers, the perfect 7 together. Now, if you want to read the whole series, Outbreak 1 to 5, you can get Combo Pack A. That gives you all a cover A, right? Fucking A. You can get It's a Ben Dunn deal. This gives you all of Ben Dunn's covers. Again, it covers Outbreak 1 to 5, the whole miniseries in one shebang. And Combo Pack C, probably the sexiest set of covers going right now. It's done by Keith Garvey, Zenoscope legend, Lady Death alumni. Okay, right here, man. So we got Nyobi by herself, then Nyobi with Cat Call, Nyobi with Sybil, Nyobi with Ariel, and then Nyobi with Vyra. Just a beautiful set, guys. You can get all that's a big seller. The CGC 9.8 Ben Dunn cover is no longer available. That was actually sold at a local con. I took that down. The mystery packs are still available. I got a bunch of different variants from all of our different releases. You want to get cover A for Nyobi Outbreak and then have me throw in 2 random variants. They can be really good ones. It's up to you. Especially when only a couple of people have backed this, chances of getting something nice are much more increased, right? It's always something nice, though. This is gone. This is an original blank variant by Lock Yin. Original piece of art there. These are no longer available. One of these sold and one of these went back to John. This is the original art. This will be mailed out soon. James, if you're out there, don't worry about that. A couple of these cards are still available. These are all drawn by Tops and Upper Deck artist Lock Yin. So he does a lot of one-on-ones. Like people will like rip card packs to get these original like pieces of art from Lock, right? There's a better photo of it right there. So these are all numbered one-on-one, signed by the artist on the back and encased in plastic. They look really, really nice. So if you're into cards, there's that. And if you never read Nyobi, I would suggest maybe picking up a few of these add-ons, such as Nyobi Origins #1. Perfect starting place to learn all about our girl right there. We also have Nyobi Birthright, the 2-issue miniseries. This is what got us published with Antarctic. We also have, by the way, our first ever crossover that we got to do with Ben Dunn. So this is Nyobi Penguina #1, drawn by the master himself. Variant cover it is. Drawn by Ben Dunn right there. We also have the very first ever Nyobi trade paperback. I have copies of this available. Group them up. And many of you may know Nyobi, but many of you may not know Savage Syn. And Savage Syn is my love letter to Dungeons and Dragons and Red Sonja and sort of dark fantasy. And we have Savage Syn 1 and 2 available as a combo pack. And the story finishes with issue 3. That will sort of be our next sort of big project we'll do, provided things move in my favor. So lots of stuff to sort of pick and peruse at here with the Nyobi Outbreak #5 Kickstarter. Still in late pledge mode, okay? It looks like it's done, but it's not done. We did our 30-day campaign, and I decided to keep it open just for a little while longer. You know what I mean? Just for a little while longer. Because while we're still producing the book, there's no reason why it shouldn't be still available. But we are shutting it down tomorrow because we are almost done. All right. What will not be shut down is your ability to buy digital. That I will keep open. That seems to be the hit anyway. Right, so I'll be able to finalize what we're ordering without having to worry about people ordering after, we've figured that out. But you can order digital to your heart's content, right? Yeah. That's the gift that, quite honestly, keeps on giving, This is it. So, yeah. That's an overview of Nyobi and Nyobi Outbreak. And I've had people ask me, is it worth it keeping it open in late pledges? And my answer is, what do you got to lose by not doing it? There was a period of about 4 or 5 weeks where I've had this open where it didn't budge at all. Didn't budge at all. Right? The first few days it was open in late pledges, we got some pledges, which is really great. And ever since I announced that I'm shutting this down June 1st, we've gotten a few more. Right? So that's cool. If we can get 2 more before I shut this down, that'd be amazing, right? We can end this with an even 300 factors, like with Sparta. You know what I mean?
We will stand and fight.
I'd like to see that, I'm really curious to see how Savage Syn 3 will do, and I'm really curious to see what a brand new Nyobi one-shot will do. But we're going to tackle one thing at a time. Right? One thing at a time. Priority #1 is wrapping up this book, and we're almost there, and then getting that out to all the back. Then we can look at, what happens next. I mean, I got an idea of what happens next, but, just got to see all the dominoes fall in place. So what's going to happen now is we're going to put it on Snowball here for a minute. we're gonna BRB.
Fire inside keeps pushing ahead, even when the road turns painted in red. Survival mode with the guard held tight. Moving
BRB, yeah, you know me.
If the music fail and the money run dry, still got pride and the will to survive. Trust comes rare in the world so cold. Every lesson
Gonna use the washroom, grab a quick drink, that sort of thing.
Life on the heads, city oppressor. Only the strong stand tall when the storm hits.
And we'll be back, man. We'll be back after these messages. Don't go far. When we come back, we're gonna do a little game.
I got struck by thunder when the rhythm ignite. Mind full of chaos when I step to the mic. Wild like a blizzard in the dead of the night. Pick 'em up quick when the pressure get tight. Help me up. Nah, I'm dragging you down. Sound wave heavy, make the whole block drown. Flames in the brain, every verse volcanic. Street born rage, lyrical mechanics. Savage delivery, toxic invention. Every rhyme surgical, sharp intervention. Lines get sprayed like the page got shot. Ink drip black when the barrel stay hot. Escape the madness, now we run it instead. Street soldier spirit in the words I spread. If the night go blind, let the rhythm guide you. Lost in the darkness till the baseline find you. Crews collapse when the pressure increase. Crowd start shaking when the chaos release. Low down, filthy and savage. Low down, filthy and savage. Low down, filthy and savage. Yeah. Step to the stage, feel the impact hit. Baseline drill through the skull real quick. Hardcore venom in the sound I bring. Mic cord tight like a steel chain swing. Balance tip by the street infection. Every bar packed with raw aggression. Dirty, gritty, underground facts. Every line sharp like a switchblade slash. Yeah, keep the whole crowd on the run. If you wasn't a storm, then you must be the sun. But the night falls fast when the pit ignite. Better stand your ground or step out the fight. No time wasted when the rhythm collide. Blood rush heavy when the speakers ride. Push too far and the calm will split. Whole crew wild when the bass line. Low down, filthy and savage. Low down, filthy and savage. Yo, you grimy animal. What's up, big soldier? Whatever. Desert storm dwellers all together now. Watch the squad tear it up. Low down, filthy and savage. Low down, filthy and savage. Low down, filthy and savage. Yo, one day I'ma shake the whole world with a verse. Filthy sound make the speakers burst. Even if they try to wash the venom away, still come back twice as raw next day. Unpredictable mind with a fuse too short. Mad energy building when the drums distort. Dropped on the floor when I started this life. Now I sharpen the chaos in the bars on the mic. Lost my luck, lost my calm, lost my peace. So the storm inside never gonna decrease. Watch your move when the tension rise. Baseline pressure spike, the blood in your eyes. More than the image that the crowd might see. Mad face fury in the energy. Low down, filthy and savage. Low down, filthy and savage. Low down, filthy and savage. Yeah. Raw sound forever. Grimy mode activated. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the underground sound. Fasten your seatbelts. This flight about to shake the whole building. Rock the club, everybody show some love. All my real ones, where you at? Throw it up to the ladies in the spot, let me see you move. Fake cats in the back, better clear the room. Rock the club, everybody show some love. All my real ones, where you at? Throw it up to the ladies in the spot, let me see you move. Fake cats in the back, better clear the room. Lights flash bright when the bass line slams. Whole crowd jump when the crew touch land. From the stage to the back where the speakers boom. Every corner in the club feel the sonic boom. Adrenaline rise when the lights go low. DJ spin that track, make the chaos grow. Everybody locked in the rhythm attack. If the crowd don't jump, then the sound ain't crack. React, rock the club, everybody show some love. All my real ones, where you at? Throw it up to the ladies in the spot, let me see you move. Fake cats in the back, better clear the room. React, rock the club, everybody show some love. All my real ones, where you at? Throw it up to the ladies in the spot, let me see you move. Fake cats in the back, better clear the room. React, mic check heavy when the words ignite. Every rhyme flash like a beam of light. Stage dive moment when the chorus drop. Whole crowd moving to the speakers pop. No hesitation when the beat get loud. Feel the wave rushing through the crowd. This that raw sound. Built for the night when the drums hit hard. Everybody unite. From the underground scene to the neon bars. We bring the chaos like a sky full of stars. Hands up high when the hook come back. Every voice in the room yell react. Killing it. Rocking it, turn the whole building upside down. Rock the club, everybody show some love. All my real ones, where you at? Throw it up to the ladies in the spot, let me see you move. Fake cats in the back, better clear the room. React, official underground sound. When the beat drops, the whole room react. Yo, hold up. Come here, fam. You see what's going on out there? These streets don't love nobody. Remember work day, when the smoke clear, only the crew survive. You say you heartless? Nah, you just talking loud. Real person didn't watch a tough man bow. Born in the chaos where the sirens scream. Cold nights in the borough where the lights don't gleam. Young kids lost in the maze of blocks. Gunshots echo while the city clock stops. Tried to play the game, but the rules stay bent. Whole clip born in the target untouched. Now the whole street hot when the sirens arrive. Only two from the crew still barely alive. Fast money dreams in the city so grim. One bad move and the night caves in. Never sleep deep when the danger creep. One eye open while the others keep watch. These cold streets are rough.
All right, we're back.
Concrete battlefield where the strong
Anyone still
survive.
hanging out
No
with us?
pity in the city where the wolves reside. From the corners of the blocks where the shadows grow to the tunnels underground where the hustlers flow. Illegal deals in the midnight air. Sirens in the distance, but nobody care. Darkness moving slow through the alleyways. Every
Bring on some
heartbeat
gaming for a
ticking
little
like a
bit, and then I'm
time-bound
gonna-
phase. Fugitives walking with a target sign. Every step calculated in the street design. These cold streets are rough. Ain't nobody we trust. Move with the rush or get crushed.
Now, if anyone's around on Instagram, I'm going to be shutting down the
These cold
Instagram.
streets are rough. Ain't
Anyone on Instagram is going to watch the game. But if you do want to watch it, you can do that at our YouTube channel.
See the
We'll
world through
put
the
the link in
eyes
the
of
chat.
a man on edge. One wrong turn, leave your name on the
No, it says
ledge.
0
Mind
viewers.
clouded
I will put it
heavy
in
from
the
the
chat.
weight of the grind. Trying
Hello.
to keep focus when the
I see
world
you
go
just
blind.
popping in.
Walking through the night with the boots worn thin. Every step feel
That's where
like
you're going to want to
gamble
catch us
win.
live.
Luxury
We're going
rides
to start off
fast
probably with
all
some
through the
Marvel
lane
Rivals.
while I'm thinking about
And
the
then
hunger and the struggle
that'll
and
probably be
pain.
it for tonight.
10 blocks later, hear the sirens rise. So I vanish through the dark like a ghost
Got
in the
other
sky.
stuff
Some
to do,
chase
some
power,
eBay
some
listings.
chase gold. Some lose their soul
Kickstarter,
in
of
the
course,
streets so
we'll be
cold.
looking after
Young
that.
hearts hardened by
Again,
fire and
Kickstarter
rage, trying to
in,
stack
it's
something
final
from the struggle
few
and
hours
pain.
here.
Running
It's
with the
last
wolves
call
just
for
to stay
alcohol.
alive. Quick on
Okay.
the draw when the danger arrive. Anything needed just to reach that dream. Even if the night split the whole
That's not
team.
working.
Stack the wins while the city burns. Every lesson written in the street returns.
We will make it work.
As we move through these cold streets, as we move through these cold streets, as we move through these cold streets.
See Snowball,
Only
it's
one
my
man
virtual
can
cat.
defeat me
Having a good
inside,
time.
the one in the mirror where the demons hide. When I grip the mic, or the truth gets loud. Every verse like thunder shaking the crowd. Better stay ready even when it's calm. Storms come fast where the danger swarm. Enemies lucky
go.
if they walk away.
All right,
With just
so,
bruised
Instagram.
pride from the war we play.
we're gonna end our stream.
Real ones know
We'll
what the
talk to you
night
soon.
can teach. Every corner got a story to preach. Some fall early chasing fame and cash. Some stand strong when the pressure crash. Life moves quick when the
And we're
streets
still
ignite.
rocking and
$5
rolling
fights turn deadly
here
at
on
night.
YouTube.
No warning signs when the sparks
And
ignite.
Facebook.
Just live wires buzzing in the neon light. It's cold streets, all rough. Ain't nobody we trust. Move.
We will pop on Instagram, like I said, from time to time, especially if I got something to promote or I think it'd be interesting enough to go on there and talk about some new eyeballs. But you know, if you're not there, it's not gonna happen. Oh, we got Tekken loaded up here. We're just gonna shut down.
Word up. That's what happens when you trust the wrong people. Street loyalty ain't what it used to be.
Alright, everyone.
If you got a day one, then you better believe there's a knife in the back and a trick up the sleeve. Trust run deep to the truth unfold. Caught my right hand moving shady and cold. All that loyalty talk was a mask in the cover. Same dude I defended like a bloodborne brother. Now the mask fall off when the truth gets shown. Now the snake in the grass standing right in my home. Knock, knock, hit a doorbell
All right.
ring. Hit a fake voice sling. Walk slow through the hall, real quiet. Feel the tension in the air like it's talk about riot. Turn the corner
Every
in
now
the
and then
scene,
we'll
look
scroll through
foul.
this
Whole
PlayStation
face
store.
grin with a snake style smile.
Never.
That's when the anger in my chest went thick. Call my whole crew, run this slick. Snake in my crew. Oh snap, oh snap, snake in my crew.
First Light, man.
No doubt, snake in my crew. Watch out,
Man, look how expensive bat is.
get out, get out.
Lego bat, full price, $89.99.
Never trust a snake in your crew. Man, I
Yeah,
put
all
this
right.
dude on, gave him stage and shine. Share my break, share the grind, shared the
Diablo
time.
4.
Now the same dude scheming for the throne I built. While I'm out in the streets, getting hands full of guilt. Everybody say loyalty strong in the game, but the greed in the heart make them chase for fame. Soon as the spotlight shine on the name, somebody close wanna take your lane. Crazy how fast that respect.
So there is a
turn
new
fake.
Modern Warfare
One
coming out.
wrong
I have not
move
yet
and the
watched
whole
the
crew
trailer.
break.
That's something we should
Hit
go
hard, let the punch to the jaw, not a bomb we had, ain't a bar no more. So remember this rule when you step in the pit. Not everybody down when the pressure hit. Snake in my crew, oh snap, snake in my crew. No doubt, snake in my crew. Watch out,
This
watch out, snake in my
Marvel
crew.
Pro Console will definitely be all over. Still got a gift card.
Low down.
Bamboo Fantasy
Really
would be
betrayal move, yo. That's why the circle stays small.
Yes. EOA Live 6 last round.
Watch your back. Now I move sooner with a mind on alert. Seen too many smile for poison and hurt. Street lessons
Pre-order
carved in the
bonus,
mind like
Toxic
scars.
Rose,
Trust get
Hairstyle
broken like
Rose.
glass in bars. Some people rise.
Dead or
some
Alive is
crumble and
back.
fade.
Dead
Some
Fighting
sell
is
their
back.
soul for the money
Fan
they
favorite,
made. But the
3D
real
Fighting
ones
is
stand
Dead
when the
or
storm
Alive.
come through. And the fake ones
It's
run
back
when the
with
pressure
Dallas
pursues.
Smooth,
So what's
Striking
the
Engine,
loyalty crack?
National
And the mask get loose. Cut the
Place,
core quick. No
pose,
time
take
for
picture,
excuse.
perfect
Speakers voice
screenshot,
that snake show
favorite
face in the
character,
crew. That same
new
snake
photo
gon'
mode,
strike on you. Snake in my crew.
There's classic EA6 roster and 5 additional DLC characters from the original version along with 3 copies. So the new player, longtime veteran. Their Live 6 last round has the action.
Pretty betrayal move.
Sounds like a facelift for what we already have, EA6, but you know,
Keep your circle
I'll
tight.
bite. I know Gundam and Konami are gonna bite.
Real ones only.
We'll think about it. These are just expansions for games we have, which
This that hardcore borough sound.
games we're friends with.
From the cracks in the pavement to the top of the skyline.
Starfield 20% off. Yeah, I've tried that. We're not trying it again. I had tried it out when I had the Xbox.
We don't need no symbols when we step through the block. Just the sound of our boots when the bass line knock. City so gritty, every corner got scars. Steel train thunder under midnight stars. Subway smoke drifting through the neon glow.
Yeah, keep
Cold
looking at
wind
the
blowing where the
Cyberpunk
sirens blow.
2077
Walking through the
DLC.
lobby with a blunt in the grin. Whole crew deep when we stepping in. Concrete jungle where the real ones roam. Every street corner
all this
feel
being
like
free to
home.
get on the
Slipping
PC.
in the
We have to
borough
make
when
a
the
lot of
pressure
videos
gets high. Every
all
hustler
that
in the
someday.
skyline aiming to rise. 8 million stories in the midnight maze, from the rooftops down to the subway trains. Some chase dreams, some chase gold, some chase legends in the night so cold. But every renegade that walk these blocks know the city heartbeat never stops. So stomp that ground when the rhythm ignite. New York energy shaking the night. This is how we move in New York. Heavy footsteps on the concrete
Move
floor.
forward.
This is how we move in New York. Hit a roar when the speakers roar. This is how we move in New York. 5 barrels deep, forevermore. This is how we move in New York. City heartbeat at the core. Stay on my grind while the skyline glow. Every move calculated in the undertow. If the heat gets loud, I slide real smooth, but the city still echoing the way I move. Lockdown nights where the crews unite. Every barrel rocking till the morning light. Start a trend over riot with the words we spit. If the city ain't loud, then the sound ain't legit. 5 barrel power when the crowd get wild. Every street kid moving with a rebel style. Native New Yorker with the swagger and grit. Every rhyme drop heavy when the beat get hit. Bring it
There
back
he
to
is,
the
just
block where the
blasting
legend start.
away.
Every verse carved deep from the city heart. Crowds erupt when the bass line
Jesus,
blasts.
take it easy, bro.
School echoes from the Bronx to the past. So back up quick when the
Oh, we got a
drums
little
attack.
message here.
Hardcore sound bring the city
All right,
back.
so we got our road
From
drop.
the corners where the sirens scream to the bright light shining on a big city dream. Some hustle hard just to make that bread. Some chase glory with the words they said. Tourists see lights, but
Well,
they
we're
miss the
playing
soul.
that.
Every
Basically,
alley
what's
got a
here is the
story
road stick.
untold. But the barrel stays strong when the storms ignite. 5 barrel uni in the fight tonight. This is how we move in New York. Heavy footsteps on the concrete floor. This is how we move in New York. Hear the roar when the speakers roar. This is how
Coming
we
for
move
this
in New
next, we
York.
need 600.
5 barrels
So
deep,
500 more.
forevermore. This is how we
We
move
actually
in
played
New
this
York.
character, so we
City
want this.
heartbeat at the core.
Almost. Oh, right, robes. Take a look at it. It's the purple Twitch skin. There you go. Not bad. A little different. We'll actually check it. I don't know if we'll play Rogue. If you super chat this channel, though, you can pick my character. Let's do that. Always a thing.
We're bringing that raw sound back. You already know what time it is.
Let's do a match,
We
and
about
maybe
to
we'll
take the
do a
whole
placement
scene
match
over.
if we're feeling good.
Take it down, take it down, take it down. Take it down, take it
I didn't even look at our quests yet.
down, take it down, take it down, take it down. Take it down, take it down. Kick the door open when the drums start pounding. Crowd go wild when the speakers start sounding. Every bar heavy like a thunder strike. Step too close, get lost in the mic. Stage lights flash when the squad roll deep. Energy raw, make the whole place leap. City
The
raise
audit
rebels with
purpose.
the rhythm attack. When the bass line drop, ain't no turning.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I have mutant powers and a little demonic magic
Of
too.
course, if you're new to this channel, I'm a big, huge fan of Ileana Recipe, aka Magic. Shout out, by the way, to anyone that's from Twitter who might come by and see this, because I know you're all Magic fans out there. That's it, man. We're finishing the story and fighting rivals. We're just gonna play for a little bit, not too long.
Escape pod ready. Opening escape capsule.
When things get tense, the dark
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Let's see what we got.
I didn't expect that from you.
Luna Snow and White Fox,
Reason why?
Well, word on the street is that you never get nerfed.
Angela,
this should be
and Thor.
I don't know what that means, but everything should be chill.
Kind of a neat
The
thing.
battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We'll see.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
They say that music brings the world together. But right now, I think we need superheroes for that. hostiles coming in fast.
Terrors have you called forth?
Damage sustained. Need assistance. I like the cold. Fear battle from limbo.
No future!
I'll take that fancy.
Magic is I got you. Go have fun. Fly. Good job. A nice freeze. Come, my minion. Just in time. Thanks. Strong together. I got you. Efficient.
In the crowd, make the floor up quick. Stick up attitude, savage reaction. Every verse detonates like a chain reaction.
A nice deep freeze. Correct procedure. Go get one. Take everything. Good job. Nice deep freeze.
Always a good
Come, my minions.
No skill shot!
Go have fun. Come, my minion. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
And you got her all. We're gonna work.
Let's one up his backup band anymore. Come, my minion.
I hit this for a long time.
Go have fun. Survive this. I usually like the underground scene. I'm not so sure.
Got ourselves a party.
Almost there. Don't turn back now. Danger at your rear.
Yeah. She coming after me? Yeah. 100%.
Take that fancy sword.
I climbed out of the window.
Man,
This
ever
is
do to
nonsense.
you? You're in the wrong universe anyway.
I got you.
Like you just don't care.
From limbo.
The riot squad in the building. We work well together. Hardcore sound. No apologies. From the street to the
Survive this.
Back to heaven, sister. Be wise and not return.
I suck. Come, my minion. Just in time. Thanks. The vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum. Take everything!
Stuck against the wall.
You're that hurt. My healing factor can't be
Take everything! My soul is stubborn. It's okay. Admit it.
This world's judgment shall be again. We shall make sure of it.
Come, my minion. Survive this! Come, my minion. Hit the grass.
Ooh, ooh.
I am
Thank thank you so much, whoever just came in and back.
Don't let anything
Really appreciate that. One more backer, and we'll be at 300. Double dinosaurs. What's going on up there? Oh my God. What did I say right on? Fucking Grimlock right there.
We'll travel.
get that vehicle moving again.
Every heartbeat pounding like an earthquake. From the corners of Queens to the world outside. We bring that pressure, you cannot hide. Hard knocks for every move I make. Every scar in the past left a lesson to take.
Now's our chance to finish strong. Don't waste it.
I usually like the underground scenes. I'm not so sure.
Come, my minion.
Just like that,
Just like that, I believe in magic.
I like the code.
cut off one head, none grow back in its place. Hope I make the cut.
Enemy ahead. I got you.
So close. This is your big chance.
I'm just gonna swing. That's a big hit.
Come, my minion. Come, my minion.
I like the code.
Epic victory.
Victory. Big win.
Very big win. We're winning big on Kickstarter. One more backer to go to 300. Collecting all the points. All those coins. Everyone that funds these Ruxies. Give me 1 minute. I'll be back.
Make noise, hardcore. Gritty and grimy with the rapid attack. Raspy vocal blast when I snap on the track. Street born rhythm with the hardcore vibe. Split personality, high when the mic go live. Raw and uncut, never water for the market. Too hot to touch, leave a crater where the spark hit. You forgot, this pressure might rupture. Right between the eyes when the baseline puncture. Chaos supplier with a villain alliance. Crooks and fighters moving under defiance. Look inside the mind, dark cinematic. Every rhyme graphic, impact automatic. Kill the copycat act, it's mastered. Set the trap before the crowd even asked for it. Thought it was safe till the sound wave hit your underground. Kings bring the noise. Now crash the picture. Crash! Let the wild ones roar. Make noise. Let the wild ones roar. Make noise. Hardcore. B-boy stands with the storm in my chest. Pass the microphone quick before the speakers get wrecked. Author of anguish with a venomous tone. Heavyweight champion sitting high on the throne. Walking my boots, feel the miles in the pavement. Paid every dude just to sharpen the statement. Confused by the clones trying to copy the mission. Need 10 sticky fingers just to match the precision. Legend in motion for the next
All right.
generation.
Let's let's move on.
Is a pale imitation. Wait.
Dare we try competitive match? I haven't been doing well.
Step with the plan when the drums expand. Hold pit up when the crowd understand. B-boys raise the noise to the sky. When the beat drop hard, everybody just crash. Let the wild ones roar.
This lower rank is always so messy.
Make noise, make noise. Let the wild ones roar. Make noise, hardcore. Yeah. All my soldiers gather up.
Remember one, I was like the only healer, you know? Like, that's not gonna work, gentlemen. You know what I mean?
New chaos. You better be
The right heroes could make all the difference.
That's what we're gonna heal this one.
Life energy is a powerful weapon against evil.
We need to do healing
I'm the
anyway.
city's worst nightmare, walking through the smoke. Young rebel mind, and I never lost hope. Trying just to
Me and
breathe where the
Rocket
pressure
got
stays
those
thick.
duties.
Why the system
If
keeps
someone's
stacking every
playing
card
Black
against
Widow,
the
right, in
kid.
a high level
They
game,
trap my brothers in steel
people would
ball
bitch about
cages.
this. Yeah, people have bitched
Babe,
about
a
it.
maximum rave. Trying to
When
break
you
a
get those
spirit,
like
rewrite
trick
behavior.
shots, you know, like Widowmaker, just fucking take you out from anywhere. Like, where the hell did that come from?
Round one, go!
Alright, let's move it.
Focus on the
We're
back.
going a little boost here.
We'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong. Let's do some damage.
Mantis, people keep calling me grumpy. Am I grumpy?
Well, you are stretched thin lately.
I do miss the jailbreaks. I'll call Drax. You're a sweetheart, Mantis.
Glad to help.
That one got pretty bad.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
There's gonna bring back. I'm gonna go 2
I don't think that's the welcoming committee.
Powering up. You've got to reboot, Tony. We need you.
My
Something came at me hard there.
We're up to the engine. Make it.
Oh well. Hella's a beast. We gotta learn Hella.
I live to fight another day. Chin up.
Here comes some serious damage.
We need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Take out him and go after the rest.
Better stop that vehicle.
I'm an aggressive player. Like, if I see the kill, we should go for the kill. We are in the wrong fucking spot.
enemies on approach. I'm extra lethal.
Better stop that vehicle.
My turn.
Superhero mode. Let's do some greater halfway. Stop them.
That topped me off. Thanks. Soloat Shigan!
Bogey's coming up behind.
Undefeatable!
Extra shield. Yes, please.
I'll patch you up.
We stuck them in their tracks.
They don't look friendly.
Let the devil out!
I'll patch you up.
Pulse charge! Fire!
There's still a chance to stop them.
I don't think that's the welcoming committee.
We stop them in their tracks.
Stark assist.
I'm extra lethal.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the underground sound.
I'll patch you up.
Systems restored.
My Daredevil is smart to come from me.
Let me see you move. Fake cats in the back, better clear the room. Blow it up to the ladies in the spot. Let me see you move. Fake cats in the back, better clear the room. React. Lights flash bright when the baseline slams. Whole crowd jump when the crew touch land. Energy raw when the rhythm collide. Every speaker shaking from side to side. Hands in the air.
Stop that vehicle. Only 60 seconds left.
That put a spring in my step. Pulse charge. Fire.
We are undefeatable! Shields up!
Hell unleashed!
Should have jumped down there, but I thought I could get that Jeff easy.
We stuck them in their tracks.
Crunch time. Hang in there.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Thanks. Wish I could hear you back.
Systems restored. Only 60 seconds left.
At least I got it.
I'm hit!
At least I got you. Hero agent.
Better stop that vehicle. It's now or never. Stop them.
Out of the way they're going.
Guys, watch out. Now hold up. Come here, fam. That's better.
What?
Here they go.
I'm counting on you, Down to 30 seconds.
Hey, Teeny! Enjoy the amplifier!
Don't give them another inch. Or else. Fire mode.
Bogey's coming up behind.
My turn. time to hit it.
Your powers are mine! Show that shit!
We are undefeatable!
Okay.
Hell unleashed! Damage sustained!
Back to my old self. Pulse charge, fire!
The current score is 0-2-2.
Which is too bad because I feel like
Time to
we
switch
went through
things
that
up,
battle.
including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
See the world through the eyes of a man on edge. One wrong turn, leave your name on the ledge. Mind clouded, heavy from the weight of the grind. Trying to keep focus when the world go blind. Walking through the night.
Kind of hoping someone else would take either and I could swap them
Feel
back.
like a gamble to win. Luxury rise, pass slow through the lane. While I'm thinking about the hunger and the struggle and pain.
But
10 blocks later,
Round two, go!
Extra lethal.
Some chase power, some chase gold.
Focus on the battle.
Lose their soul in the streets so cold.
Taking control of this place is key. 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. I've always admired your work, Mr. Stark. Actually, we made some pretty serious advancements since then.
Okay, you know what? How about we focus on the mission and spread my legacy?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Yeah, personally, I think 1-2 is way more. Alright. Oh boy. Stop some spiders. My armor's got a lock on it.
My magic is growing. My anger is My anger is
That's the stuff.
These spiders are cute, but deadly. Sayonara, spider bot. I'm gone. Leave tired.
Compromise. I'll patch you up. Oh, they do not look happy.
you need to be pushing in.
Focus on the battle.
I'll patch you up.
Powering up. My magic is growing. Now I'm spider mode. It's spider time! I live to fight another day.
Never trust a snake in your crew. Man, I put this crew in and gave him
Well, I mean, it was mostly me, but we did it.
Focus on the battle.
I'm extra lethal.
Powering up. We are undefeatable!
Show that shit!
Hey, Dee! Enjoy the amplifier!
I'm impervious to damage. Down to 30 seconds.
We're not buying green bananas here.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Alright, we got it on the move now.
Let the devils be out!
Powering up.
I'll deploy another beacon.
Whoever they are, they don't look friendly. This is natural anger. Feel better. Fight better.
Ready to do some damage.
Your powers are mine!
Let's do some damage. Fire mode.
I don't think that's the welcoming committee. Hey, team! Enjoy the amplifier!
Only 60 seconds left. Feel better. Fight
Well, pulse charge!
down to 30 seconds. The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Much better.
Full arsenal front. Whoever they are, they don't look friendly.
My other half can do that too.
Chin up.
Hell unleashed!
We are undefeatable! Only 60 seconds left. Full arsenal front. That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way.
Right.
Tony, we need. Mantis has returned. Feel better. Fight better.
Feeling sharp. And stay down.
It's now.
That fucking hurt. I'll patch you up.
I am here.
I like your name.
The final 10 seconds. Cheer up, little one. Chin up. So close. This is your big chance. You'll have to keep fighting until you Gotta reboot. Tony's fire mode.
The key to more danger is more than one. I don't think that's the welcoming committee.
finally won a fucking rank match. And big victory.
Victory! Big win!
Rocket did a lot more healing than I did, but almost twice. But I did so much more damage. I'm top 4 damage. So maybe, yeah, I should focus a little bit more on healing, but at the same time, we put in some work. Again, for some mantis.
Storm through the speakers like a midnight raid. Every rhyme cut like a switchblade blade. Crowd start jumping when the hook repeat. Hardcore rhythm make the floor shake deep. No fake moves in the sound we craft. Every verse built like a steel girder shaft. Underground legends in the making now. Every borough screaming when we take a bow. Mad energy packed in the rhyme I spit. Every bar leaves sparks when the speakers hit. No crown needed when the sound's so loud. We just bring that chaos to the rebel crowd. When the lights go dark and the bassline pound, you already know we about to shut it down. Take it down.
What we can do.
Take it down, take it down, take it down. Take it down, take it down, take it down. Take it down, take it down, take it down. Take it down. Yeah. Hardcore sound forever. When the beat drops,
Just heal.
you already know. We take the whole
We are on the final countdown, the last call for alcohol, if you will, for Nyobi Outbreak number 5, live here on Kickstarter. Link is floating around in the chat. All the media.
Agent F1. I'm going in.
The battle starts in 5,
4,
4,
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. Only one team wins this. Try to make it
We will
yours.
try our best. What are her thinking?
Heroes don't wait for opportunity to strike. We strike first.
They come from behind, but you can still turn this around.
Down goes their accuracy percentage!
That's much better.
Down goes their accuracy percentage!
Something controlling me.
Love that healing feeling! Ha! Much better!
Circle, let me help.
Fight my claws sharper!
I've always been a heavy hitter.
Us against the world!
Look at all the dinosaurs.
Down goes their accuracy percentage!
I am ready to put on the show.
Percentage!
Let's rock this! Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Sir, let me help.
Combat capabilities enhanced.
Supernova!
You get a web and you get a
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Watch me fall! Taking it all!
Another name off the old.
That's better.
Down goes their accuracy percentage!
It's Spider time!
Us against the world! Supernova!
I'm taking requests.
Shields up! Focus on the back!
Taste cold steel!
Back in the hunt! My anger is feeling fantastic.
Down goes their accuracy percentage! The moon haunts you!
Always a bigger fish.
We are undefeatable!
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Only 60 seconds left. I am here.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
That definitely helps.
Focus on the back.
I am ready to put on a show!
Let's rock this.
Down to 30 seconds. The other team is about to win.
Down goes their accuracy percentage!
Us against the world! How quaint!
Crack the whip.
The final 10 seconds. Watch you! Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Yeah, about that. Extra coins this weekend. I got Magneto next to work on. close to defeating 75. One more match.
You know, I grew up in a demonic dimension.
Watch out, these spiders detonate.
Whatever that freaky squid thing was, I killed it.
I fight for more than a flag. I fight for an idea. One bigger than all of us.
Guess who just showed their stupid faces?
Let's dance! I'll be shipshape in no time.
I'm doing this my way! Leave them to Khonshu!
We got a spider problem. You're welcome.
Coming through!
Control me.
This! These come in real handy. Stand down!
You never stood a chance. It's spider time!
Shields up!
Anyone willing to help?
Keep your tentacles to yourself, Namor.
Consider yourself conquered. How refreshing.
You can't be rid of me so easily, I'm afraid.
My good deed for the day.
Only 60 seconds left!
Ow! That fucking hurt! That must be really humiliating. I like a good show. Enjoy the amplifier!
A shield? How quaint.
Hostiles up front! I'm hunkering down.
Down to 30 seconds.
I'll patch you up.
Curious little spiders.
A little help,
Don't
please.
stop fighting her!
Spiders get the job done.
I need assistance.
Systems restoring.
All they did was make me angrier.
The final 10 seconds!
The final.
Your turn to disappear.
That was a losing endeavor.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
No, you can't. Then, Nada. And as in not a thing. So we still need like 3 or 4 more kills to get that coins that are sitting right there for us. So we will do that.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
I have mutant powers and a little demonic magic too. When things get tense.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Your idealism refreshes a battered old soul.
You can't be that old.
Astral projection makes me feel old.
We got a jet!
We're having a dance off.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Come, my minion! Survive this!
You won't be needing that.
Enemy ahead of us!
Oh, it's not a good start.
I like the
Fucking
cold.
scroll girl.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. They captured the mission area! Control C!
That didn't last long, huh?
That one hurt.
The siege will have fun!
Hold still. I'm trying to help.
I was in trouble. Go have fun!
Platoon blow fair this day.
Let's end this quick.
Hostiles up front.
Or a daggers.
From limbo!
Is that all you got?
I didn't forget
They're
about
already
you.
here. Let's kick them out.
I feel like I'm being watched.
Where you put your weapon?
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Come on, minion! Just in time. Thanks.
Hello, thing. How you doing?
I climbed out of limbo. I got you!
Under my skin.
The area's almost yours!
From limbo.
The Vishanti's power!
I was in trouble.
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
If you see my brother, tell him I
keep
miss
forgetting
him.
about that team up.
We got a jet! 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You remind me of my old friend Lockheed, but much, much bigger. Oh, I don't care what they call you. You're no devil. You're a good boy.
Good boy.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, here we go.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Honestly, I didn't like snow growing up. Harmony always tried to throw snowballs with me, though.
Heads up! Hostiles!
Come, my minion! You've been
A nice deep freeze.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
I like the cold. Okay, admit it. You
The mission area is yours.
I feel like I'm being watched. Go have fun!
Another hit for Luna?
Do your worst.
I like the cold.
I was in trouble.
We fight the defense towers.
Come, my minion! Enemy ahead of us!
This!
Straight to your soul!
I suck. I should be singing lullabies.
Go have fun!
There's a lot we could destroy around here.
Way to get your
I like
dark
the
force
cold.
on!
You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Straight to your soul! Just in time. Thanks. Go have fun! Survive this!
About time you saw justice, Felicia.
The area's almost yours.
Devil's Reign!
Come, my minion!
Exposed here.
A nice deep freeze.
Survive this!
They will strike. Expect.
Run limbo!
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I was in trouble.
Their epic victory. Big win. Luna Snow, that's the racer skin. They'll put these characters in anything, bro. You know what I mean? That's all we really came for there was 5 kills. But we will get a little bit more here. Oh, 200 coins. Oh, wow. I'll take those. Free costume here. Eventually we'll get to Ultron. Not that we play him, but it's there. We'll take those. Take those. That's going to be good enough for rivals for now. We'll do a Tekken match. Just for funsies, and we'll jump. It's the last call for alcohol on Nyobi Outbreak, number 5. This will be shut down some point June 1st, tomorrow. You want to get in and get in on it now.
Williams.
Time to cook.
Nina Williams.
Let's get this over with.
The number another summer.
Get ready for the next battle.
Funky drummer. Fight the power. We got to fight the power.
Get ready for the next battle.
Back on tight. That's a good one.
Interested in my inferior half. This won't take long.
Round one. Fight.
It's getting hot.
Oh, so it's Alyssa. She's a little different.
Round two. Fight.
Take this. It's getting hot.
Fuck, she's weird.
Round three. Fight.
Take this. There.
Round four. Fight.
Take this. It's getting hot. Eat up.
Well, I won't be a pussy. I'll rematch you. Oh, you don't want the rematch. You're one and done. You win and you leave. What's the matter? Afraid I might catch on to your little tricks?
Get ready for the next battle.
Eddie Guerrero. Master of the Frog Splash.
Lovely Tom's craving for a good time.
Round
Weird
one.
kid.
Fight.
Time to play. This'll hurt.
Round two. Fight.
getting hot.
Round 3. Fight.
Time to play.
Kind of bullshit. That's kind of bullshit. Subscribe to his OnlyFans for feet pics.
I'm only interested in my inferior. This won't take long.
He'll shoot round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
Take this. See you.
Round 3. Fight.
It's getting hot. Take this.
It's your turn to shine, baby.
That's gonna be lights out.
Some like it rough. You've been very naughty.
So I hear. I keep hearing that. That's not on Disney Plus, is it?
Round 4.
I have to hunt that down elsewhere.
It's getting hot. Eat up.
Final round. Fight.
Time to play. What? This'll hurt. Bye-bye. Eat up.
It's your turn to shine, baby.
Can't believe I got through that. It's not over yet.
Some like it rough. You've been very naughty.
I was kind of hoping to slide. Well, that didn't come loading, so we're gonna stop there. Foxy, so fucking giddy. 100 technical points, so we'll take those. We'll take those. Alright, that's gonna be it for tonight. That's gonna be it. We'll see you on Wednesday. Maybe before then, but we'll definitely see you Wednesday. Last call. Again. Let's stress this. It's last call for alcohol on Nyobi Outbreak. number 5, as you can see. We got 299 sexy backers strong now with 16,197 Canadian duck bucks. One more backer. Come in and make that an even 300, or we will all stand and fight.
We will stand and fight.
Who's going to be the hero? Who's going to swing on in like Spider-Man Noir? He doesn't swing, does he? But yeah, I hear it's good. This is it. We are moving right along here with Nyobi Outbreak number 5. Going to close down all physical tiers later on here, late at night. You're going to wake up tomorrow and it's just not going to be there. You know what I mean? So let's see if we can't get some of you late night, you night hawks out there, looking for a comic, looking for something to back, help out, small indie guy like yours truly. This is it. This is the path. This is where you want to go. Late pledges end June 1st. Tomorrow. I'll keep digital open for a little while longer because those don't add to the total print order. But yeah, this is it, man. Want to thank you all for coming in and hanging out tonight. You know, with Skies, Cavern Library, and Blight Blazer here with me tonight, and whoever else may have been watching, lurking. I see you.